Check one. Test one, check one. All good. A little more on the phone, sir, please. That's great, thanks. And ladies and gentlemen, we are with you now at Mount Allison University in Sackville, New Brunswick. A short delay this afternoon due to some technical issues at the venue, but we're all set and ready to go. It is the Mount St. Vincent University Mystics versus the Mount Allison University Mounties, a home game for the ladies in garnet and gold. Mount St. Vincent comes into this one with a 5-1 record and a share of first place in the league. The Mounties are 2-2. They sit in third. Nowlin. Nowlin, this is Greatorex. Greatorex to Trail. Sophie Trail looking, finds Janes. It goes out. Mount St. Vincent in their powder blues and the Mounties in their dark garnets. Here we go. First blood drawn by the Mounties. That's Abby Miller, the veteran, number 16. It is 2-0 Mounties. Number 32 coming down the court. That is McNeil. McNeil finds Jones. And here is Kelsey Crocker. Crocker finds number 7, Hudson. Veterans all of the squad. Crocker comes up. Crocker drops it. It's a deuce. 2-2 the score. Seeing number 32. Hey, this is a Steve Riddlington idea from an opposing camp of the Mystics. I think in recognition of the great Maria Carroll, Mount St. Vincent should retire number 32. So there's an idea for you. Maria Carroll, of course, had a stellar career as a terrific basketball athlete at Mount St. Vincent, and she's currently involved with the development of the Pro League coming to Atlantic Canada, Pro Women's Ball. I think a fitting tribute to Maria would be retirement of number 32. There, I said it. It's on the record. 2-2 now as the Mounties press. Janes going up. Janes in the paint. Janes finds Trail. Trail looking. The pass was intended for Nowlin, and to borrow from football vernacular, the pass incomplete. With respect to Alicia McNeil, now wearing 32, my comments from moments ago. Piercy driving down the court. No, that is in fact number 14, Edinger O'Leary. Long one, no, won't drain as Crocker tried to come from downtown. Breakout play. Miller's trail up, trail, no, short off the rim. Crocker hands it off to number 22. That is Jones. Jones up, Jones fouled. The bucket is good. She'll go to the line for 2. No, check that, no. Yep, there she is, hanging out at the charity stripe. Let's take a look at Jones's numbers. 82.6%. 82.6%. Drops it for a 5-2 lead for the Mystics. Got a whistle. Ball possession to the Mounties. Leading scorer right now for the Mystics, Kelsey Crocker, number 4, is averaging 17.5 points per game. Next is Talia Jones at 12.3. It'll roll out of bounds, and it'll be Mountie ball, and that's Janes, the veteran, the transfer from St. Mary's, bringing some AUX experience to the Mountie roster. Finds Trail. Trail looking. Trail wants a way in. She's got a lane. She goes up. No, short. And that is McNeil with the rebound. McNeil takes it across. Long pass. Number 7 with it. That is Hudson. Here's one from downtown. No, ring, board, rebound, Miller. Miller swoops down the court. Greatorex not quite in line with that pass. It'll be inbounded by Mount St. Vincent. Reach out to us, ladies and gentlemen, in real time. Mystics Nation, Mounties Nation. It's as simple as this. Real-time email to the following email address, all lowercase, mountiestv@mta.ca, mountiestv@mta.ca. Be great to hear from you. Here is McNeil. McNeil goes around the clock, finds Jones. Jones up, Jones down. It's a tray. 8-2, the margin of 6 now with 6:59 to play in the first quarter. 8-2 with 6:54 to play. Nowlin up, Nowlin down for 2. 8-4 now as the Mounties trail by 4. Jones blocks, ball goes out. It will be Mount St. Vincent ball. Going to be inbounded by number 14, Edinger O'Leary. Edinger O'Leary to inbound. She finds Crocker. Got a foul. 2-1 with the grab. Her first, team second. The ball will be inbounded by Mount St. Vincent. Edinger O'Leary will go over to the sideline. She's guarded closely by Sophie Trail of the Mounties. 6:41 to play. Crocker around the rim. This is Hudson. Hudson finds McNeil. McNeil looking. McNeil in under. Crocker. Crocker double team. Crocker up. Crocker down for the deuce. And Crocker leads the team, as we said, with 17.5 points. And that kind of play is probably a reason why. Nowlin to James. Edinger O'Leary bothering her. 14 blue with the push. Her first, team first. 10-4 the score with 6:18 to play. It'll be inbounded by James from the right side in Mystics territory. All good on the clock. Head coach of the Mystics, Mark Forward, chatting with the officials. Ryan Chase is the man in charge of the Mounties. Okay, backcourt violation. It limited the shot. Here is Greater-X. Greater-X up, Greater-X no. Greater-X gets the rebound. Greater-X puts it up off the plexi and in. Excellent perseverance from Greater-X. The margin is 4 now, 6:03. Time running, 10-6. Ouch! O'Leary. Edinger O'Leary takes one for the team there. And Sophie Trail, her first, team third. Hawks is in for the Mounties, and so is number 4, Furlong. Hudson around to Edinger O'Leary in under. Stepped out, did Edinger O'Leary. Possession to the Mounties. Hannah Hawks will inbound it for the Garnet and Gold. Down comes Janes. Janes all the way. She finds Furlong. Furlong up. No, won't drop. Rebound taken by Jones. Here it is, in under to Smith. Smith drops the bucket for 2. 12-6. Mystics. Greater-X. Greater-X driving. Here is Hawks. Hawks, no, won't go. Miller with the rebound. Miller up. Miller down. Miller fouled. Miller to the line. Bucket counts. Fouls on Crocker. Miller shoots 83.3% from the charity stripe. 5:26 to play. 12-8. Miller to shoot. Miller drops one. It is now 12-9. And here come the Mystics. Edinger O'Leary on the fly. Courtney Smith. Smith looking. Hudson. Hudson in under. Hudson up, down. And the ball just went round and round and in. Janes looking. Janes finds Greater-X. It's 14-9. 5:02 left. Hawks. Furlong, no. Rebound. Miller had a touch. It is blue ball to the Mystics. Piercy is in, and so is Corvetts. There's 2 substitutions with 4:54 left in the first quarter. This is Jones. Jones down the right side, covered by Miller. Miller, there's Crocker. Crocker goes around. There is Piercy. Piercy to Crocker. Crocker to number 22. That is Jones. Here's a long one. No, won't go. Miller fights for it. Up with it comes Greatorex. Miller shaken but okay, and down comes Janes across the big crest. Janes looking. Janes at about 7 o'clock on the big circle. Here's Hawks. Hawks in the paint. Hawks travels. Nowlin takes off Miller. Feasby relieves Janes. Mounties trail by 5. Mumford will take off Greatorex. All right, number 23 is Waniasa comes in for Mount St. Vincent. And the ball will be inbounded. It's lost and rolls out of bounds as no one was there to receive the pass from number 22, Jones. 4-12, 14-9 is your score. Hawks finds Furlong. Furlong looking. Furlong guarded closely. Furlong takes it in. Gets the outlet. Here's a long shot. No, off the iron and down. Number 11 fights for it. Piercy comes up with it. Takes it into Mount A territory. Stop shot off the rim, and Hawks will bring it back. Hawks driving. Hawks looking. Hawks into Mystics territory. The give to Nowlin. Nowlin, top of the clock. Nowlin up. Nowlin, no. Roll won't go. Got a foul on Feasby. Foul taken by number 8, Korovets. Push. Furlong comes out. Sophie Trail goes in for the Mounties. 14-9 the score. 3:40 left. Team third on that foul. Hawks looking. Hawks to Nowlin. Nowlin up. Nowlin down for 2. Into double digits go the Mounties. It's 14-11 now with 3:33. Nowlin pestering. And here is 13. That is Smith. They fight for it. They roll for it. 11 has it. That is Piercy. Piercy driving. Piercy up. No. Rebound to Nowlin. We got a foul. Blue 23. Blue 23 takes the foul. That is Waniasa and Hawks. Pass is intercepted by Smith. Back the other way. Number 11 in under. Here's a long one. Here is the two-pointer. 16-11 now with 3 minutes and counting. Trail coming back for the Mounties. Trail with the ball. Trail looking. Trail driving. Trail wants to get a shot. Takes it over to Feasby. Feasby around the corner to Nowlin. Hawks in under. Hawks. Yes, it's a tray. 16-14 now. 2:38. Back come the Mystics. 21-20. That's Jones. Jones driving. Jones spinning. Mumford, I believe, with the push. Okay, Nowlin. Team fourth. Nowlin, it is 16-14, 2-point spread. 14 comes in now. That is Edinger O'Leary back, and Crocker is back as number 11 comes out. Piercy, and number 22, Leah Jones, takes his seat. This is Korovets. No, won't drop for O'Leary. They fight for it. They wrestle for it. We've got a jump ball. It'll be Mountie ball. 2:14, 16-14. 4 fouls for each team. Mounties TV at MTA.ca, Mounties TV at MTA.ca. Love to hear from you guys. Mystics Nation, Mountie Nation. Who are you cheering for? Where are you cheering from? Mounties TV at MTA.ca. Real time email. Easy as that. Sophie trailed, gets it to Feasby. Feasby looking. Feasby. Mystics ball. Mystics ball. Going to be inbounded by Edinger O'Leary. Number 11, Piercy waits. Piercy gets. Piercy driving, brings it into Mount A territory. 1:53 to play in the first quarter. Comes round. This is number 8, Korovets. Korovets gets it to O'Leary. Edinger O'Leary. No. Shot. Two-three with the push. Her second. Team 5th. Bonus now in effect for the Mounties. All right. Mumford, number 22, will go to the line for the shot. She's 100% so far. Let's see. Yep. Gap is 1. Stays at triple digits on the percentage. Here is Edinger O'Leary. We're all tied up, ladies and gentlemen. 16-16 with 1:37 left. 16-16 with 1:37 left. Crocker to Piercy. Piercy. Edinger O'Leary with it now. Finds number 22, Jones. Jones. Crocker looking. Crocker wants in. Crocker driving. And time count violation, possession to the Mounties. Samar is coming in. Janes is coming in. Hawks coming out. Sophie Trail coming out. 1:17 left in the first quarter, 16-16. Here's the give to Samar. Samar back to Greatorex. Greatorex to Janes. Janes driving. Feasby up. Feasby, yes, for the triple. First lead for the Mounties, 19-16. First lead for the Mounties. 1 minute left in the first quarter. Piercy with it. Piercy around to Korovets. Korovets around the circle. Gets it back to Jones. Jones looking. Jones double team. Crocker up. Crocker no. Rebound Janes. Janes of the Mounties. Bursting out. There's traffic there. A collision. It is retained by the Mounties. Players shaken, but okay. And Greatorex will inbound the ball. 42.5 seconds in the quarter. Mounties TV at MTA.ca. Mounties TV at MTA.ca. Feasby with the ball for the Mounties. The give to Feasby. Feasby looking. Feasby finds Greatorex. 8 blue on the foul. Bonus in effect. Mounties go to the line. It was the grab. McNeil coming back in, number 32. Mumford will go to the line. We talked about her percentage. She was shooting 100. All right, Mumford. No. All right, that 100% is disappeared from the book. Okay, checking. Yes, indeed. Looking for the placement. Mumford has a shot at another. Yes. Off the plexi and down. Mounties up by 4. 33 seconds left. Piercy up. Piercy. Long shot is a no good. Big juicy rebound taken by Mumford. Mumford driving. She has got Samar to Greatorex to Janes. Janes looking. Janes driving. Janes up. Fouled on the way in. Edinger O'Leary with the chop. Janes going to the line. Janes shooting 90% from the FT stripe. Piercy back in. Hudson back in. Janes at the line. 12.9, 20-16. No. Janes takes a couple of breaths. No. Hudson with it. Hudson looking. Hudson driving. In under to McNeil. She'll go to the outside. Long one. And no. Feasby, there is the end of the quarter, ladies and gentlemen. After 1 quarter of play, the Mounties have a 4-point lead. Mounties lead it 20-16. 20-16, the Mounties lead it here at McCormick Gym. I'm Steve Ridlington. Mount Allison University is where we are. We're at McCormick Gym. Mystics playing the Mount Allison Mounties on home ice, as it were. All right, here we go. Don Pearson checking in from Kingston, Ontario. Hey Ian, hey Steve, a refreshingly unbiased broadcast. Well done. Nice to see you, Steve, in the sharp retro Mountie attire. You betcha. Go Mountie, ladies, give it your all. And that's from the Pearsons in Kingston, Ontario today. Thanks, Don Pearson. We appreciate your being on board. Also on board, Shelley Hawks. Let's go Mounties. Go number 6. Mom and Dad are watching from Woodstock, New Brunswick in the beautiful St. John River Valley. And thank you to the Hawks family for joining us. So Woodstock, Ontario is here. Don Pearson is here from Kingston, Ontario. Great to have you with us, folks. Thanks for dropping by Mounties TV at mta.ca. All right, let's see. We had a couple of games last night in the women's division of the ACAA. Crandall took a win on the road from the UNB SJ Seawolves. They won 65-51. St. Thomas was not made quite so welcome in Charlottetown as they lost 76-60 to the Holland Hurricanes. So 65-51 Crandall over UNB SJ last night. Holland 76-60 over St. Thomas. That game was played in Charlottetown. We have one other game on the calendar this afternoon. UNB SJ is on the road in Charlottetown, and we'll get updates for you as the game progresses. UNB SJ Seawolves playing the Hurricanes in Charlottetown. Getting back to action, ladies and gentlemen, in the second quarter, it is 20-16. Thanks for joining us. Welcome, Hawkses. Welcome, Pearsons, here to our broadcast. Here they come. Mystics. This is Piercy. Piercy guarded by Greatorex. Greatorex with the steal. Greatorex in to the paint. Here's Miller. Miller up, Miller down. Gets the deuce. It's 26-16 Mounties. Mystics back rapidly. This is Piercy. Piercy looking. She's double teamed. Gets it to the veteran Crocker. Crocker with it. Crocker, team leader in scoring. Hudson around. This is Piercy. Piercy double team. Back to Hudson. Hudson in under. Jones. Crocker. McNeil. McNeil, yes. It is a tray. That will narrow the gap to 3, 22-19 Mounties. Janes coming out of Mount A territory, quarterbacking the Mounties. Here she comes. Mounties looking for set play. Greatorex at 6 o'clock on the big circle. Furlong looking. Furlong wants to get it in. And it was intended for Miller. Miller outran it. Samar was there, couldn't control it. Mystics ball, Hudson to inbound, 8:59 left, 22-19 Mounties if you're just joining us. Piercy, you're watching ACAA TV, by the way. Steve Ridlington on play-by-play, Ian Allen on camera and technical production. We're at Mount Allison University in Sackville, New Brunswick's McCormick Gym. Crocker driving, Crocker looking. Crocker walks a tightrope. Here's Piercy. Piercy, no. Rebound picked up by Miller. Miller to Janes. Janes at speed. Janes covered by Crocker. Tight D by the ladies in blue. Furlong up, Furlong no. Rebound, Miller. Miller triple team. Miller up, Miller down. Wow. Abby Miller takes on 60% of the Mystics by herself. 2-on-1 break. Samar in under. Greatorex fouled on the way in. She'll go to the line for 2. Jones. She'll go to the line for 2. Mystic supporters not liking it might be said. 8:07 to play in the second quarter. 5 points. Greatorex at the line. (62-5) from the line. That'll get a little better as she takes 1 of 2. 25-19. The margin is 6. Jones to Piercy. Piercy to McNeil. McNeil in under to Piercy. They fight for a jumper. Mountie ball. Samar comes out. Nowlin back in for the Mounties. Nowlin top scorer with the Mounties. She has had 20 points per game. So you want that offensive threat on the court for sure. Janes, Nowlin. Nowlin looking back to Greatorex. Greatorex pushing. Greatorex finds the ball. Here's Furlong. Furlong to, it is Mount St. Vincent ball. Crocker said so. Seconded by the officials. 25-19. And this is Piercy. Piercy across the line. Piercy driving. Piercy looking. In under. Crocker rolls it over the rim. Great shot. Very subtle. Very effective. 25-21. The margin is 4. 7:20 to play in the second quarter. Janes driving. Janes loses the handle. Hudson with the breakaway. Hudson up. Hudson down. Little help for Mr. Plexi. The gap now 2 points. 25-23. Janes driving. Janes still with it. Janes looking. 17 on the shot clock. Nowlin. Nowlin looking. Nowlin up. Nowlin no. Rolls it. Comes down to Piercy. Piercy to Hudson. Hudson to McNeil. McNeil looking. McNeil toss. No. Off the iron. Greatorex the rebound for the Mounties. There's Janes. Janes able to control it. Janes looking. Janes has Furlong. Furlong up. It's short. Rebound to Piercy. Piercy turns the Blue Tide around, and here they come. 6:28. Jones. Jones looking. Jones driving. Jones. Jones in under. Dotted away, and here comes Nowlin. Nowlin loses the ball. Hudson. Down they go. Okay, we've got a substitution coming in is Sophie Trail, and a new player is number 15, Isabella Jones. Coming online as Miller comes off, Furlong comes off, Janes comes off. Mumford, Greatorex, Nowlin, Trail, and number 15, Jones are out there for the Mounties. Wow, McNeil says, comes in. I'll take that, she says. Up and down it goes. No basket. McNeil, offensive charge. Her first, team second. Ball will be inbounded by Greatorex. 6:08 to play in the second. 25-23. A lead for Mount A. Greatorex. No, ball's intercepted there by McNeil. McNeil bringing her troops back. McNeil gets a long pass. 13 comes back in under. McNeil from away. No, rebound. Rebound picked up adroitly there by Smith. Long one, no. Rebound, McNeil. McNeil to Hudson. Hudson, no. Double team. Let's see. What do we got? All right. We got a timeout taken by the Mounties. as they sort out that little situation. All right. Checking the mailbox, and great to hear from the Pearsons and the Hawks. All right, hi Steve, listening to your coverage of the Mount St. Vincent Mount A women's game. I hope all is well. Thank you for the shout out and recognition of Maria. It's great to see ACAA competition back in full swing and folks behind the mic. Go Mystics, and thank you so much. That's Michelle Carroll checking in from St. John's, Newfoundland, Labrador. And Michelle, thank you so much. And these student athletes invest so much in their sport and their studies. They deserve the recognition. And we are so pleased to share these broadcasts with you. Mystics Nation, Mountie Nations, that's Michelle Carroll from St. John's and Newfoundland and Labrador. Great, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, glad to just share with you that the score bug, or the small area up in driving, trail through the Big A. And in under, great pass, bounce pass indeed. Here's Greater X. Greater X spinning, Greater X still with it. Greater X had to step out of the key. Mumford looking, Greater X driving, Greater X up, Greater X down. Quality layup. Spread is 4 now, 27-23, 5:04 left. Here at Mount A, Hudson to, there's a major collision. Grand Prix wrestling on the parquet. It will be Mount St. Vincent ball. Janes comes in, and number 15, Jones, comes out. Timeout to the Mystics. Let's get a little focus here on what this game means to these clubs coming in. Here are the standings coming into this one, including last night's play. Mount St. Vincent sits on top of the league at 5-1. They share that status with St. Thomas, who lost last night and are now 5-1. Holland College is next at 3-1. The Mounties are in a tie with UKC. They have a share of third place, but the Mounties are given the nod due to better performance and a game in hand. Rounding out the standings, UKC, Crandall, and UNB-SJ in the cellar. As I mentioned, games last night, Crandall 65, UNB-SJ 51, game played in St. John, and Holland 76, St. Thomas 60. Holland had a home court win in Charlottetown. We'll get on to the ACAA website and get you an update on the other game that's happening this afternoon. That is a UNB-SJ at Holland. Just be a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that game only gets started at 2:30, so we'll be able to share some early scores as that game progresses. We've got a great one here, though, and we invite you to stay tuned. You're watching ACAA TV as the Mystics are pressing. 5 seconds, no rebound, no. We've got a foul as Waniasa was taking her shot. She'll go to the line for 2. It's a chop. Janes, her first, team first. The shooter shoots 50%. That'll get better. And another, yes, that'll definitely get better. 2 points to spread now. Janes comes off. Hannah Hawks comes on for the Mounties. Great to hear from Kingston, Ontario, from Woodstock, New Brunswick, from St. John's, Newfoundland, Labrador. Join us, ladies and gentlemen, Mounties TV at mta.ca, Mounties TV at mta.ca. All right, too long the key on that call. 27-25. Hudson in under. They fight for it. Jump ball. Waniasa. Abby Miller takes off Mumford for the Mounties. Trail will inbound it for Mount A. Sophie Trail to give to Nowlin, back to Trail. Trail will take it down the court, guarded by McNeil tightly, in under to Greatorex. 4:10 left and counting. Here's Hawk. Hawk in the paint. Hawk looking. Travel. Possession to the Mystics. It'll be inbounded by McNeil. Yeah. Here's McNeil. McNeil looking for a target. She's bothered by Hawks. Tight coverage on the D. Gets it to Hudson. Hudson looking. Back to McNeil, in under to Crocker. Crocker goes cross the court to Smith. No, off the iron and out. Greatorex with the rebound. Greatorex has Hawks. She also has Sophie Trail. Sophie Trail drives the paint. Sophie Trail up. Sophie Trail down. Gets the ducket. It is 29-25. Mounties, 3:31 to play. A tight ball game here. Crocker. We remind you that Mount A was up 20-16. They took the first quarter. Crocker to McNeil. McNeil will go up. McNeil, no, short. Greatorex with the rebound. There's a slick pass in tight to Miller. Miller driving, Miller looking, Miller up, Miller traveled. 3:08. Looking for a sub. Feasby takes off Greatorex for the Mounties. Number 8 is back. That is Korovets. And I believe Edinger O'Leary back for Mount St. Vincent. Edinger O'Leary driving, looking, crossing. Here is Hudson. Hudson to Korovets. Korovets guarded by Nowlin, in under. That's picked up by Feasby. Feasby with a breakout run. Tries to get by the coverage. Crocker. In they come, Edinger O'Leary into Korovets. No, they fight for it, and Nowlin is there. Jump ball. Good job, B-ball's not a contact sport, Ian. Tell me that again. All right. Yep. Here's Crocker for the Mystics. Crocker bothered by Feasby. Crocker gets it to Hudson. Hudson driving, 8 seconds on the clock. Korovets up. Korovets no. And Nowlin gets the rebound. Ouch. 8 with the push. Foul on Korovets. 29-25, 2:29 left. Smith is coming in. Smith relieves Korovets. Hannah Hawks will inbound it for the Mounties. There's 24 on the clock. Fresh time there. And here's Nowlin. Nowlin to Hawks. Hawks turns on the Jets. Woodstock take note. Here's Feasby. Feasby looking. Feasby finds Hawks. Hawks driving. Hawks in. Hawks to pass to Trail. Trail around to Nowlin. Nowlin up. Nowlin down. It's a tray. It's a tray. Très bien. Ms. Nowlin. 32-25, 2:05 left. Here is Hudson. Hudson looking. Hudson to Edinger O'Leary. Round. Up it comes. No, won't go. With the rebound. The layup. No, they fight for it. And Courtney Smith doing everything but the supper dishes to try and score a basket, but all to no avail. 7 points to spread. 32-25 Mounties with 1:51 left in the second quarter. Trail coming. Trail crosses the big A. She crosses the center of the court. A. Yes, indeed. Feasby up. Feasby, no. Rebound. They fight for it. Nowlin picks it up for the Mounties. Nowlin to Trail. Trail comes up with it. Nowlin has it. 5 on the clock. Nowlin up. No. Nowlin with the rebound comes down to number 7, Hudson. Hudson to Edinger O'Leary. Up and no. Rebound to Trail. Trail through traffic. Trail driving. Trail calm in her demeanor. Gets it to Feasby. Feasby looking. 15 on the shot clock. Got an offensive foul called on Miller. Miller with the offensive foul. Her second, team first. Okay. Looks like we've got a timeout. Timeout taken by the Mystics. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching ACAA TV. I'm Steve Ridlington on play-by-play. Ian Allen is our camera guy, technical producer, and all-around good fella. Welcome to our broadcast this afternoon. We're at Mount Allison's McCormick Gym. The other game gets underway at 2:30, ladies and gentlemen. So, all right. Oh, my goodness. All right. Shelly Hawks, thanks for letting us know. Leonard McDougall is cheering for cousin Hannah, number 6 of the Mounties, and Leonard is in Florida. So, Leonard, you've got the distance prize. You've got the distance prize so far. Leonard McDougall watching our game from Florida this afternoon. Welcome on board, and thanks, Shelly, for letting us know that cousin Leonard is on board cheering for the Mounties. 1:03 left in this second quarter, 32-25 for the Mounties. Just remarking, earlier this season in Halifax, the Mounties were defeated by the Mystics 93-86. So we could have a great ball game the rest of the way. It's certainly a good one so far, as number 22 is going to relieve. That's Jones relieving number 13, Courtney Smith, for the Mystics. Hudson inbounds it. This is Edinger O'Leary driving. She's guarded by Sophie Trail. Here is number 22, Jones. Jones to Hudson. Hudson looking. Hudson to Edinger O'Leary in tight to McNeil. McNeil up. They fight for it, and wow, things are tough under the twine there. Here's Feasby. Feasby stops. Feasby shoots. No. Rebound. Trail up. Trail no. And the rebound. Wow, Mumford came up with a quality effort there. Here's Sophie Trail. 12 on the clock. Into single digits. Here's Greatorex. Greatorex drives. Greatorex, they fight for it. Mounties. No. Up comes Hudson with the ball. Edinger O'Leary up. Yes. Sinks the tray. Go to 28. Gap narrows to 4. 32-28. 6 seconds remaining. No contact there as Hawks is okay. Hudson will inbound it. There's 1.6 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen, quarter number 2. And here is Crocker. Crocker with the Hail Mary buzzer beater that fell for naught. Ladies and gentlemen, the second quarter is over. The score 32-28 Mounties. Both teams scored 12 points in that quarter. You're watching ACAA TV. I'm Steve Ridlington, and Ian Allen is our camera guy and technical producer. We're at halftime here at Mount Allison University in Sackville. Mount Allison Mounties over the Mount St. Vincent University Mystics, 32-28 at the half. We'll be back in about 14 minutes time, so take a walk down the hallway, check out the fridge, come back to ACAA TV for coverage of the second half. But right now, we're taking a break. It is 32-28 Mounties over the Mystics. See you soon. everyone. We are back here at McCormick Gym at Mount Allison University for play-by-play of the second half of a great game of ACAA women's basketball. The Mount St. Vincent University Mystics are visiting McCormick Gym at Mount Allison University in Sackville, New Brunswick for a game against the hometown Mount Allison University Mounties. As we enter the second half of play, Mount A is up 32-28. They are inbounding the ball. Let's remind you, they are running from left to right on your screen devices. Mystics coming the other way. Jane's up, Jane's no. Rebound comes to Hudson. Hudson, long pass to Edinger O'Neill. Up, no, rolls out. Nowlin with the rebound into traffic. Nowlin, amazing as she threads the needle through a sea of blue jerseys. Here is Trail in under. Miller looking, Miller up, Miller no. Hudson with the rebound, they fight for it. Hudson comes up and prevails down to Jones. Officials stop things. What did we observe? Shot clock issue, we think. It'll be inbounded by Randy Hudson. Yep. Possession stays with the Mystics. Here's Crocker. Crocker to Jones. Jones looking. Jones in the paint. Jones and Greatorex. Greatorex to Trail. Trail up. Trail down. No. Overshoots it, and the speed out on the court is nothing short of amazing. And here is Janes. Janes recovers the ball, gets it to Greatorex. Greatorex to Nowlin. Nowlin up, Nowlin down. Nowlin giving her all, bounces it off the plexi, in for two. Long bomb to McNeil. McNeil in the paint. There's a foul, there's a grab. Let's see. Number 7, it's Greatorex with the grab. Her first, team first, and inbounded by the Mystics. Here is McNeil. Edinger O'Leary, no, rolls out, rebound. Jones drops the bucket. 4 points to spread now, 34-30. Janes taking it in. Janes in the paint. Janes up, no. Gets her own rebound, loses it. Miller, Crocker. Mounties take the ball. Janes will inbound it. She's guarded by Hudson. Gets it to Miller. Miller to Janes. Janes in the paint. She'll go a long way around to Greatorex. Greatorex spiral. Greatorex shot. And that's intercepted by McNeil, who comes down at speed. In under, and losing the handle is number 22. And that is Talia Jones. Sophie Trail to inbound it for the Mounties. She does. Back to Nowlin. Back to Trail. Trail carrying the ball down. Guarded tightly there by McNeil. Trail to Nowlin, in under. Great pass. Miller up, Miller down. Beautiful layup, gets the deuce. 36-30. The give to Hudson. Hudson looking. Hudson wants a shot. She'll give it to Jones. Jones on the roll. Crocker will try. Crocker is fouled. 13, Nowlin with the push. Edinger O'Neill will inbound it. Her second, Nowlin's second, team second, 36-30, 7:31 left. McNeil has it on the outer perimeter. Here's Crocker. Got a whistle. All right. Sorry? Didn't hear you, Ian. All right, illegal Yep. All right. Jones, here's Nowlin. Nowlin to Miller. Miller looking, Miller waiting. She'll give it to Janes. 19 on the shot clock. Janes, top, in under to Miller. Miller looking, Miller up, Miller no. Rebound to McNeil. McNeil chooses right side, down all the way. She has got Piercy. Piercy looking now. Piercy to number 22, Jones. They lose the handle. It'll be inbounded by, possession remains with the Mystics, and Hudson will inbound. 7:04 left in the third. Piercy guarded by Trail. Piercy looking in under Hudson. Hudson has it. She'll give it to Jones. Jones looking for a way in. Double teamed. Here's McNeil from away. No. As the possession buzzer sounds, she misses on the shot. Nowlin driving. Nowlin going in. Nowlin to Greatorex. Greatorex to Janes. Round the circle to Trail. Trail up. Trail, yes, for the tray. Point spread now 9, 39-30. Mounties 6:32. Piercy in the paint. Piercy up, won't drop. Miller rebound. Sophie Trail with the garnet and gold. Crosses into Mystics territory. Right side, driving, looking, guarded closely by Piercy. Gets it to Nowlin. Nowlin in under. Miller. Trail. Greatorex up. No. Roll won't go. Hudson with the rebound. Down she comes. Crosses the center stripe. Up, down, no. We've got a foul, and we'll go to the line for two. Had the chop. Hudson will go to the line for two. Tori Janes, her third, team third. 55.6% is Hudson from the line. Yes. Makes this one count, nothing but twine. 39-31, 8-point spread, 6:01 remaining in the third. Hudson up, Hudson down. Pots them both, 39-32, 7-point spread. Trail with the ball now. Coming down the left side, here's a pass for Greatorex. Crocker, they fight for it. Jump ball. It will be a Mystics ball, going to be inbounded by McNeil. She's guarded by Trail. Likely target is Hudson. Officials chat. Here we go. This is Randy Hudson. Hudson with it. Hudson looking. Hudson driving. Long one, no, short. Red ball. Nowlin is taken off. All right, this is Mumford. Oh, on the rebound. Rebound taken by McNeil as that shot went nowhere. 39-32, 5:24 clock running. 18 on the shot clock and counting. This is Korovets. Korovets looking. Korovets has nowhere to go. Korovets, long one to Hudson. Hudson just makes it. Hudson with it. Hudson looking. Hudson up, short, rebound. And they fight for it, and up with it comes McNeil. McNeil to Jones, to Leah. Crocker is there. Crocker in. Crocker left the court. Let's see. What do we got? Greatorex takes the foul. It was a block. Team fourth. Wanayasa going in for the Mystics. She'll substitute for Korovets. 4:57 left in the third, 39-32, Mounties. Hudson looking, Hudson goes over the top. And here comes Sophie Trail. Sophie Trail's got Hawks in under. Hawks fouled. .32 with the push. That's McNeil. Team second. Hannah Hawks will inbound it. Greater X, up, down, deuce. Hudson, 41-32, margin at 9. Here's the give. Well, this is Jones. Jones to Hudson. Hudson driving, 12 on the clock. McNeil. McNeil outside the paint. McNeil looking. McNeil, they've got 6 on the clock. Travel. Possession to the Mounties. Jones is guilty. All right, Hawks will inbound it from the side of the court. Pressure now. Set play as they break. There's the give to Greater X. Greater X will QB through the paint, through the traffic, all the way in, all the way no. Rebound, Hawks with it. Hawks up, Hawks no. Hawks gets a touch. They wrestle. 2-2, Mumford with the hold. I believe bonus is in effect now for the Mystics at least, with 4:12 left in the third quarter. 41-32, I'm Steve Ertlington. You're watching ACAA TV. Ian Allen is our camera guy and technical producer. Bonus in effect. Waniasa will go to the line. She's got, I believe, let's see. Yeah, she'll go to the line. She's got a 50%, a little bit better because she dropped a couple early in this one. We're in the third quarter, 4:12 remaining, 41-32. Waniasa at the line. No, short. Won't go. Bonus in effect, taking an opportunity here with 4:12 left in the quarter. 41-32, 9-point margin, Mounties. 8 points now, 41-33. Greater X to Trail. Trail driving, Trail looking, Trail to Greater X back to Trail. Trail in under to Mumford. Mumford in the paint, Mumford up, Mumford no. Jones went out off of Jones, 22 for the Mystics. Hawk. Janes takes off Furlong. Feasby takes off Trail. Hawks will inbound it for Mount A. 3:59 left, 41-33. There's the give to Janes. Janes took a look. Janes in under. Janes up. No. Rebound. Batted to Feasby. Feasby to Greater X. Greater X up. No. Janes fights for it. They go for it. Hawks. Mystics comes up with the ball. There's Waniasa. Waniasa down the right side. The give to Hudson. Hudson looking. Hudson to Edinger O'Leary. No. Rolls over. Rolls out. All right. Mumford, her second. Bonus in effect. Abby Miller is back. Edinger O'Neill to the line. She's shooting 87.5 coming into this match today. 3:36 left, 41-33. 41-34. Got another shot coming. Edinger O'Leary. Shot up. Shot, yes, with a little help from the rim. Gap now to 6, 41-35. And some icing on the cake. Yes. Quality shots from the charity stripe. Gap is 5 now, 41-36, 3:35 left to play. We're in the third quarter. Greater X, Janes. Janes to Hawks. Hawks up. Hawks no. Rebound to Hudson. Hudson breakout for the Mystics. Back to Edinger O'Leary. Crocker there. Crocker to Jones. Jones looking. Pass is interrupted by Janes. Janes breaks it open for the Mounties. Settles things down. Here's Hawk back to Janes. 18 on the clock and pushed out by Hudson. Here's Samar coming in. Samar will take off Feasby. That's number 10, Caitlin Samar. Janes will inbound it for the Mounties, looking for a way in, way out. Here is Miller. Miller loses the handle. Football, out it goes. Mystics ball. Hudson waits to inbound it for MSVU. She'll give it to Edinger O'Leary on the left side. Feasby, 14 guarding 14. Loses the handle. Hudson is there. Hudson driving. Hudson looking. Hudson to Crocker. Crocker with it. Goes around the clock. Finds Edinger O'Leary on the right side. Edinger O'Leary in the paint. Up it goes. Stripped of the ball. Greater X to Feasby. Feasby breaks out. Feasby. Oh my, can you say that on TV? Edinger O'Leary, I'm not sure. Her fourth foul. Team third, 2:38 left. Bonus now with the Mounties. Bonus on the right. Yeah, bonus is not. Bonus is in the hands of the Mystics. A little bit of a. Samar steps out. Okay, we've got subs coming here. Let's see. Greater X comes off. Janes comes off. Here's Piercy. Piercy guarded by Feasby. Piercy, 2:23, time running. Piercy looking, wants a way in. Close curtain of defense into Crocker. Crocker over to number 12, up. 12, the shooter, Marshall. Marshall fouled. Miller with the push. Marshall will go to the line. Oh, it's on Sophie Trail, her second. Marshall, 63%. It'll get better. Gap is 4 now, 41-37. Marshall up, Marshall down. Gap is 3, 41-38. Trail brings the ball down the court for the Mounties. Comes in the right side. Long pass to Mumford. Mumford in close. Feasby with it. Feasby to Samar. Samar up, no. Miller bats it in. Mystics ball being inbounded by McNeil. McNeil to Piercy. Piercy looking. Piercy driving. Feasby will guard her on the way in. Piercy. And this is Jones. Jones looking. Jones to Piercy. 11 on the clock. Shot clock at 8. Crocker in the paint. Crocker turns. Crocker up. No roll. It is Mystics ball. Furlong comes in. Samar comes out. Coach Forward intense in his contacts with the officials. No malfeasance, it might be said. 41-38, 131 and counting. McNeil, 9 seconds, 7 seconds. Piercy driving, Piercy looking, in under. McNeil down, over her back. Gap is 1. Mystics have clawed their way back. Here is Trail looking. Blue 22 with the block. 41-40. Team fourth for the Mystics. Furlong will inbound it for Mount A. Inbounding, looking, in under. Miller. Furlong, no, off the rim, and the rebound comes to Piercy. Piercy to Crocker. Crocker down, Crocker looking, Crocker up, Crocker down, coast to coast for the bucket. Kelsey Crocker, the veteran, lead swing to the Mystics. with 50.7 seconds left, 42-41 Mystics. Wanayasa comes in, Crocker comes out. Feasby 41-42. Feasby misses the first. Looking for the second. Short. And here comes Jones. Jones to Piercy. Piercy to McNeil. Closely guarded. We've got a foul on the play. 38.9 to go. Trail with the foul, her third. McNeil to the line. She shoots 90%, 80%. Check that. Two points the spread now. McNeil up, McNeil down. 3 points the spread now. And here's Feasby. Feasby looking. Feasby to Trail. Trail driving. Feasby in under. Miller. Miller up. Miller no. And rebound comes down to Piercy. Piercy to number 12, Marshall. Marshall to Piercy. 18 seconds. Wanayasa, no. Mountie ball. 12.1 seconds left in the third quarter. Yours truly, Steve Ridlington, along with Ian Allen. Mounties TV at MTA.ca, Mounties TV at MTA.ca. Join us. We'll be checking the mailbox in a moment. Here is Nowlin. Nowlin with 3 seconds. Nowlin travel. 1.2 seconds. Ball will be inbounded by Piercy. And there is the buzzer to end the third quarter. After 3 quarters of play, Mystics 44, Mounties 41. Let's see, that was 16 points for the Mystics and 9 points for the Mounties in the third frame. We're going to check the mailbox, ladies and gentlemen, and we're about 10 minutes into the other game being played this afternoon. That is UNBSJC Wolves in Charlottetown to play the Holland Hurricanes, so we'll get you a score update there as well. All right, Andrea Drake. I watched the ACAA playoffs from Costa Rica a few years back. I think I remember that, Andrea. Andrea Drake, she is cheering for the Mystics. All right, Robert Berard, he is a broadcast colleague handling webcast duties at Mount St. Vincent. Always great to hear from you, Robert. Good afternoon, Steve. Always a pleasure to hear you call games from McCormick Gym. Certainly concur with your suggestion for retiring 32 in honor of Maria Carroll's stellar career at Mount St. Vincent. I gather, however, that Alicia McNeil is wearing 32 as opposed to the 7 she's worn from early in her time with the Mystics due to an unfortunate run-in that her uniform had with a rogue dryer. Just one of the charms of small college athletics. Keep up the good work. Robert Berard, thank you so much, and back at you for the quality webcast coming out of the gym at Mount St. Vincent University. Robert, always great to hear from you. All right, Mounties TV at MTA.ca, Mounties TV at MTA.ca. 44-41 Mystics, a close one here, and should be a very entertaining run to the wire at McCormick Gym, Mount Allison University, Sackville. I'm Steve Ridlington. Ian Allen is on board too. He's our camera dude, our technical producer, and you know what? A good fella as well. Ball will be inbounded by the Mounties, Sophie Trail. looking. There's the give to Miller, Abby Miller to Trail. Trail driving. Wow. Jump ball. Believe it will be Mystics, yes. Hudson will inbound for MSVU. Jones with it. Jones looking. Jones setting up the play. Here's McNeil around to number 11, Piercy. This is Wanayasa. Wanayasa to McNeil. 7 seconds on the clock. Wanayasa puts it up. Wanayasa drops it. It's a deuce. 5 points to spread now. 9:28 to play. 46-41. Greatorex comes through. Greatorex driving. Greatorex the give. No. Intercepted there by Piercy. Piercy racing back into Mount A territory. The give to Hudson. Hudson, top of the key. Hudson through and out again. Miller there to defend, and this is Furlong. Furlong driving down the right side. Furlong in the paint. Furlong up. Furlong no. Goes in an arc over the hoop, but not down. Piercy runs coast to coast. No, rolls out. Miller rebound. Mounties. Long pass. Here is Furlong. Furlong to Sophie Trail. Sophie Trail up. Sophie Trail layup. Sophie Trail down. Sophie Trail 2 points. 46-43. Mystics with 8:33 to play in the fourth. Don't forget, stay tuned for our second match in the doubleheader as these men's teams go at it. Right now, Nowlin breaks fourth, gets a long bomb to Furlong. Furlong can't control it. And we have a substitution coming in as Mumford takes off Miller. Janes will take off Sophie Trail. Crocker with it. Crocker to Piercy. Piercy guarded by Furlong. Piercy looking. This is Jones. Jones in the paint. Jones up. Jones. Yeah. Whoa, no. Wow, how did it not go in, Ian Allen? I think there's Saran on the rim, just saying. 7:58 to play. 46-43 Mountie ball. Janes coming. Janes. Guarded by Hudson. Janes threads the needle. She's through into MSVU territory. In under. This is Furlong. Furlong. Here's the give to Mumford. Mumford loses the handle. Mumford in. Mumford no. Won't go. Rebound. Mumford. Mumford loses it, and McNeil is there. McNeil driving. All right. Shaken was McNeil. We got a block. Fourth foul on Jane's team's first, 46-43. Edinger O'Leary comes in. Piercy comes off for the Mystics. McNeil to Jones. Jones guarded by Nowlin. Here's Hudson. Hudson, the veteran. McNeil looking for a way in. 8 seconds on the clock. Up, down. Greatorex with the rebound. She breaks three, racing down. Here is Mumford. Possession. Hold on. Officials say chill, please, as they confer. All right, Feasby will take off Furlong. Mount St. Vincent comes up with the ball after all was said and done. This is Edinger O'Leary. Reminding you that Mounties are Mystics at least, are up by 3 here, 46-43. Hudson with it. Hudson. Greatorex coming at speed. Greatorex slowing the pace just a tad. She'll wait for some reinforcements in under. This is Trail. Trail with it. We got a hold on blue 7. That's Hudson. Smith will take off Hudson. Nowlin is out. All right, Greater X to inbound it. 46-43, 6:39 to go. Let's see. There's the give to Trail. Trail driving, Trail looking, Trail up, and no, won't go. Miller with the rebound. Miller driving, Miller looking, Miller up, Miller down. Gap is 1 with 6:27, 46-45. Mystics. Going to be an exciting run to the end. Crocker stepped out. Trail for 2. Lead swing. Mounties up by 1. 47-46. Coast to coast. And Courtney Smith drops the deuce after the end-to-end run. Here's Mumford. Lead swing. Mystics. They're up by 1. Miller's got it. Here's Feasby. Feasby, yes, from downtown with the tray. Lead to the Mounties. They're up by 2. 5:41. This is going to be a shootout, ladies and gentlemen. Edinger O'Leary to McNeil, around to Jones. Jones looking, Jones driving, single on the shot clock. McNeil up, it's short. Roll comes to Greater X. Greater X bursts through. Greater X to Sophie Trail. Sophie Trail in, Sophie Trail down for 2. The rim will help. Mountie margin up by 4. 52-48, 5:13. Mumford, no. Mumford loses to Courtney Smith, who got the rebound. In they come. Animated is not a strong enough word for Mark Forward, the coach of the Mystics. The man is emotional. Here we go. Mumford will come out. Nowlin will come back in. Wanayasa comes in for the Mystics. It'll be inbounded by Edinger O'Leary. Mystics trail by 4. They find Crocker, the veteran. Crocker going around. Crocker is guarded by Greater X. Up, down, let's see. She'll go to the line for 2. Fouled on the play. 7 with the push. Crocker will shoot 2. 66.7 is her average. All right, Jerry Mumford checking in from Calgary. Yahoo from Calgary. Let's go Mounties. That's Jerry and Vale. Mumford supporting Jillian Mumford of the Mounties, and Mumford's all the way out there in Alberta. Thanks so much. I think our viewer in Florida might have the distance, but I'd have to get out a map, Jerry. Thank you so much for checking in all the way from Calgary, Alberta. Crocker sinks this one. Gap now 3, 52-49. There's 4:45 left. Here's Sophie Trail. Sophie Trail to Nowlin. Nowlin in under to Miller. Miller up, Miller no. Wanayasa gets the rebound to Smith. Smith, long bomb intended for McNeil. The pass incomplete. All right, alumni Trevor and Suzanne Peachy Fisher from the class of 99, are tuned in from Medicine Hat, Alberta, with their high school age daughters, checking out ACAA action. Shout out to Ian Allen. From Trevor and Suzanne Peachy Fisher. So thumbs up, Trevor and Suzanne from Ian, working side by side here. Remembers those days as well. Great to hear from you guys. Class of 99, and Hey to the high school athletes that are watching. No better school than Mount A, says yours truly. Alumni of this fine institution. Great ball, great school. Thanks so much for being with us all the way from Medicine Hat today here on Mounties TV. We've got a break, 4:15, 52-49. Mounties in the lead. Play underway again. Mounties will inbound it. Looking, she gets it to Miller. Miller driving, Miller looking. Miller finds Feesby. Feesby to Sophie Trail. Sophie Trail up. Sophie Trail, no. Rebound comes to McNeil. Trail in tight coverage. 4:02 to left to play. Here is Crocker. Crocker looking, Crocker driving, Crocker spinning. Crocker can't get a shot away. Crocker up, no, won't go. Crocker gets her own rebound. Drops the deuce, fouled on the play. And she'll go to the line. They trail by 1, do the Mystics. Janes with the foul. We've got a timeout on the floor. Great to hear from Medicine Hat. Great to hear from Calgary. We got a viewer in Florida. Our good friend Robert Bernard checking in from the HRM. Woodstock, New Brunswick. The Pearsons in Kingston. Hey, we're all over the map today, and not forgetting Michelle Carroll over on the Rock in St. John's, Newfoundland, Labrador. Thanks so much, guys. We've got a good one. The Mounties are up by 1, but the veteran Crocker will go to the line. Her team is trailing. She's 66.7% stats-wise from the charity stripe. She's done well with her shots in this one. We're tied. We're tied at 52 with 3:51. That's forever in b-ball. Trail to Nowlin. Nowlin to Feesby. Feesby to Miller. Miller up. Miller down for the deuce. Statue of Liberty layup looks pretty. 54-52. But there's a blue wave coming. Surfing it is number 13, Courtney Smith. Smith will it. Fouling on Reese Nowlin, team 4th. Her 3rd, team 4th. We got a timeout taken by the Mystics. Tried to get an update for you on that other game. Don't forget, let's tell you about next games for these two teams. Mount A will be next in action on the 26th of November as the St. Thomas Tommies come into McCormick for a game against the hometown Mounties. On the 27th of November, Holland College will visit Mount St. Vincent University in Halifax, in Bedford more particularly. So it'll be a big game at MSVU. Always a big game when the Hurricanes are in town. Let's see if we can get you an update on that other game. There were no scores posted a little bit earlier, but we're going to check right now. You're watching ACAA TV. I'm Steve Ridlington. Ian Allen is here doing all things technical. Not much coming through. No. Not much reporting stats-wise coming in from Holland through the league website, but we're here. We know the game is happening. 3:25 to play. 2-point lead, Mounties. Piercy to inbound for the Mystics. Gets it to Crocker. Crocker looking. Crocker in the paint. Crocker to McNeil. McNeil driving. McNeil looking. McNeil to Smith. Smith up. Smith no. Rolls. Feasby with the rebound. Fine. Oh no! Smith is there in under. Down it goes. They fight for it. McNeil up. McNeil fouled under the basket. Greater X, I believe. No, let's see. It is 9 with the push. And that is Amanda Piercy going to the line. She's shooting 71.4. The gap is 1 now, 54-53. Bonus in effect for the Mount. Up and down. Tied, ladies and gentlemen, 3:04, 54-54. Mounties have tied it, or the Mystics have tied it at least. And Smith is tying it. Her right sneaker, it might be said. All right, Nowlin will inbound it for the Mounties. Nowlin to Trail. Trail coming down the left side. She's guarded by the veteran Hudson. Trail in under to Miller. Miller to Feasby. Feasby to Greater X. Feasby up, no, off the iron. What a leap by Greater X. Trail, no. Foul. Maybe a reach on Feasby. Let's see what the gentleman got a hold on Feasby. 54, her first. Bonus in effect. Smith to the line. Smith's shooting 80%. Gives her team the lead by 1. Smith once again. Smith, yes. Mystics up by 2. This is Nowlin. Nowlin long pass to Laceby. Laceby looking. Laceby to Nowlin. Nowlin driving. Nowlin up. Here is Greater X. Trail. Trail looking. Trail driving. This is Miller. Miller to Feasby. 8 seconds. Must do something. Greater X. No. They fight. Miller rebound. Time count violation. (56-54), 2:15. Okay. All right. Regardless of the outcome of that give and take, Chase Mystics ball, 2:07. Ball disappeared into the equipment room, but found. McNeil to Smith. Smith. McNeil. McNeil guarded by Trail. Trail to Crocker. Crocker around the circle to Jones. Jones looking. 9 seconds. Hudson. Hudson loses it off of Feasby. Mount St. Vincent ball, 147, 56, 54. 5 on the shot clock for the Mystics. 5 on the shot clock. Here's the give to Hudson. Hudson up. Hudson, no. Ouch. Great defense from Miller, but Mystics have the ball. 1:35 left, 56-54. Timeout, Mount St. Vincent. We are going to have a Hollywood finish as my prediction, Ian Allen. You're watching ACAA TV. I'm Steve Ridlington. Great to have you along. Thank you so much across the game for joining us on Mounties TV at mta.ca. Mounties TV at mta.ca. Always a great opportunity to mix. A great opportunity to hear more about what's going on across this great country, and to the tie that binds is the quality, athleticism, and commitment of these young athletes as they pursue academics and their love of the sport. Proud to be sharing this with you on our webcast. 1:35 remaining, 56-54. The Mystics have a 2-point lead. In tight here. This game will have consequences for both squads. MSVU tied with Stu. However, Stu did lose last night. 9 seconds on the shot clock as the ball is inbounded for the Mystics by Randy Hudson. Picked up by Feasby. Feasby holds on. Here's Nowlin. Nowlin to number 7, Greatorex. Greatorex to Sophie Trail. 13 on the clock. Greatorex with it. Greatorex looking. Greatorex to Sophie Trail. Sophie Trail driving. Sophie Trail up. No, won't go. Rebound. Hudson. 1:09 remaining and the clock is ticking, ladies and gentlemen. Hudson looking. Hudson finds Crocker. Crocker up. Crocker, no. Rebound. They fight for it. Nowlin wrestles it away. Nowlin going coast to coast. Nowlin up. Nowlin short. Nowlin rebound. Nowlin. Crocker were called on the push. Her second, team third. Wanayasa comes in, and Smith will come out. Timeout taken by the Mounties. 51.1 seconds remain. Ian, this is exciting stuff, my friend. We're here at McCormick Gym at Mount Allison University in Sackville. Welcome aboard. Yours truly, Steve Ridlington, along with Ian Allen, our technical producer, camera guy, and general bon vivant. All right. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, on or about, well, it'll be a little bit later now, we will have the men's half of this doubleheader. The Mounties will host the Gentlemen Mystics. Stay with us for that. There will be the requisite warm-up. Things were pushed back a little bit this afternoon by some technical issues associated with timing gear, but we're all good. 51 seconds. Mounties trail by 2. Mystics up by 2. Ball will be inbounded by Maddie Greatorex. Nowlin with it. Nowlin. Hudson loses the handle. Mountie ball. Now that exchange took a mere 9 seconds off the clock. 56-54 Mystics. 42.6. Got a substitution. Piercy. 14 on the shot clock. Here's the give to Sophie Trail. 40 seconds. Greatorex. Trail is there. Trail looking. Greatorex. No. Fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. Oh my goodness. 29.7 seconds. Greater X to the line for 2. Maddie Greater X shooting 2. There's 1. Gap is 1. Greater X will shoot 1. The rebound critically important if this one doesn't drop. Miller with it. Miller, no. Loses the handle, 23 seconds. Foul. Fouls on Faceby, 14. Bonus in effect. 56-55, 21.8 seconds left. All right, McNeil to the line. Her team is up by 1. She could pot some insurance for the Mystics. 80%. The gap 2 points with 21 seconds left. 57-55. 3 points now. 57-55. Timeout. Mounties. 58-55. Thank you. All right. Suspense is building here. 58-55, 21.8 seconds. All right. The script is in place. 21.8 seconds, 58-55. Mounties to inbound. Greater X guarded by Wanayasa. 21.8 seconds. No. Miller foul on Faceby. White 14 with the hold. 17.6, 58-55. Hudson to the line. No. 58-55, 17.6. Hudson at the line. If she pots it, it could put the score beyond a tray. Now the gap is 4. 59-55, 17.5. They must go. Greater X looking. Greater X. Yes! It's a tray. Timeout, Mount St. Vincent. 59-58, 6.6 seconds left. Do not go to the fridge. Do not go to the fridge, Ian, while we're watching this game. Oh my. 59-58. Oh my goodness, 59-58. So who has the ball to inbound, Ian? Mystics? Yep. Oh my. What recipes are bubbling in the heads of our coaches and our athletes at the moment like this? 59-58, 6.6 seconds remaining. Mounties trail by 1. Mounties trail by 1. Mystics, Mounties, 59-58, 6.6 seconds. Ball will be inbounded by the Mystics. 6.6 seconds, the gap is 1. Crocker has it. Four takes the foul. Furlong. Kelsey Crocker at the line. 59-58. Crocker to shoot. She's at the charity stripe now. Ball is up. Ball is down. Gap now 2, 60-58. Crocker to shoot once again. Ball is up, ball is down. Mounties will inbound. Faceby, Feesby, no. There it is. Game is done. 61-58 is your final. Mystics over the Mounties, 61-58. Mounties picked up 17 in the fourth. 61-17 to each team. But the Mystics prevail. A great ball game. Mount Allison lost on November 13th to the same team by 7. So closer in this one, 61-58. A win for the Mystics. I'm Steve Ridlington for Ian Allen on camera and our technical producer. Thank you so much, Ian. Thank you so much to viewers across the country for checking in on Mounties TV mailbox. The final in this game, once again, 61-58, MSVU Mystics over the Mount Allison University Mounties. Thanks for being with us. So long from McCormick Gym. Come back in about 15 or 20 minutes, and we will have the men's game for you. So long, everyone.